Praise the Lord, everyone. Welcome to Bethel Moment. If you think some of the areas in your life is dead, maybe it's an expectation, maybe something that you're praying for, maybe you were thinking that God is going to fulfill some areas, but you think right now, oh, I don't think it's not going to happen. Maybe it's some of the promises that you heard. Maybe it's about somebody in your family. Uh, Maybe it's about a job. Maybe it's about a promotion that you're looking at. Maybe it's about anything in life that is God's will. But currently you're probably thinking about it. Hey, I don't think it's not going to happen. You think it's dead, right? But the word of the Lord clearly says that it is not dead yet. God can do miracles. And that's one of the things that Jesus is telling to Martha, right? So if you know the story of Lazarus, and I'm sure all of us who are Christians know the story of Lazarus, and I'm not going to read the first part of it, but when Jesus deeply moved again, came to the tomb, so Lazarus is dead, the hope is gone. People thought it's not going to happen. Even his own family members, in spite of their deep faith in God, they clearly thought and said that, hey, Jesus, I understand that you love us, but it's not a good time probably to go near to the tomb and then open it, right? But it was a cave and a stone lay against it. Jesus said, take away the stone. Martha, the sister of the dead man, said to him, Lord, by this time there'll be an order, for he has been dead 4 days. Jesus said to her lovingly, or rather, a loving rebuke to Martha, did I not tell you that if you believed, you would see the glory of God? Many a times, one of the things that can actually stop you from seeing the glory of God in your life is unbelief, right? And that's one of the reasons Abraham was considered as the father of faith, right? He believed, he trusted God in spite of everything that was around him. Everything around. And that's the reason he was called, rather he's still being called as the father of faith, right? Father of all those who are in faith, right? So it is very important for you to understand that if you believe, you will see the glory of God. So they took away the stone, and Jesus lifted up his eyes and said, Father, I thank you that you have heard me. I knew that you always hear me, but I said this on account of the people standing around, that they may believe that you sent me. When he had said these things, he cried out with a loud voice, Lazarus, come out. The man who had died came out, his hands and feet bound with linen strips, and his face wrapped with a cloth. Jesus said to them, unbind him and let him go. Right? So it was just a command, or rather it says cried out, but I believe it was more of a command, Lazarus, come out. Right? He was commanding in his authority, come out, right? Because he's not asking, for Lazarus to be, oh, Lazarus, be live again, right? Raised from the dead, nothing of that. He's saying come out, right? That means it's all included in that, right? You just come out and do it, right? If you think God has called you to something, if you think there is some areas that God has promised you but you haven't seen the fulfillment yet, don't yet stop believing it. God can do it. When you trust God, when you believe in God completely, with all who you are, with all that you have, God is gonna help you witness the glory of God in your life where you are. And even not just you, people would see it around you, right? So that's why Jesus saying that, Father, I'm saying this for the people around me, right? You would say this for the people around you. When you see the glory of God, when you witness the glory of God, that cannot be matched with anything else, you would say this in front of people. For your sake, I'm saying this. There is a God who can do miracles in your life, who can change the way you function, the way you work, the way you live, the way you feel happiness and joy, and everything in your life, everything can be touched and changed, commanded and changed into new things by a God who created everything, who created you, and He has authority to do so. Believe and wait to see the glory of God in your life. God bless you.